Hands off the table.
This isn't a car.
We teleported.
How did we get here?
Well, that's because we watched The Penguin on streaming. On
Episode
Max.
1. This is
Episode 1.
different. This is TV. This is the TV room.
This isn't even TV. It's streaming. Or
It's
is that
streaming.
TV? Is that TV?
That's TV, technically.
Yeah, that's TV. Okay.
So, yeah. Gonna do a TV review for you guys.
Yeah, episode 1, we wanted to do a reaction to the first episode and then a reaction once the series...
Once the series is over. So
Condenses.
just kind of give you a breakdown. This is going to be like in our other reviews where we have the spoiler-free section. We will talk about the first episode because that's not really going to spoil the rest of it. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we can't spoil the rest of it. So this will be our recommendation whether or not to get into the series. And just remember, we're just two regular dudes, right?
Yeah.
Just two regular dudes doing
regular reviews.
Wow, we made that not good. I don't like that. You said I would just do it, and then you fucked it up
Did
completely.
it feel weird?
Yeah, when you said it with me, I thought I did. I was like, damn, I really worked that one into there. It was nice and smooth, and you fucked it up. Yeah,
I
so
like
Penguin.
this show.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's so it's literally a continuation. You pointed out. I
Day
didn't
after.
realize it, but I did notice it. Didn't think about it, but it's literally the day after the Batman.
The Batman.
With Robert Pattinson.
Yep.
And
His favorite.
yeah, here's the best Batman, clearly. Then the same music, same theme, same tone. The writers for the Batman are also the writers for this. They're also the writers for the Joker. They're also the writers for a lot of other like Batman series, animated series, different things. So
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. They know these characters inside and out, and they wrote this Penguin character who Colin Farrell played a fantastic job as.
Yeah, it was already good in the Batman.
Was.
It's still really, really good.
Yeah.
The makeup for him as Penguin is far beyond anything you'd get regularly on a TV show.
Oh,
There's no seams. He's got a full
It
suit
looks
on.
like his
You can't
regular face,
recognize him.
too.
It doesn't
But
look like
I
Colin
would think
Farrell.
that's him if I didn't know who he was.
Exactly. Yeah, it definitely
Really well
would fool anybody. Nobody would know if he was just walking around looking like that.
One of my favorite things that Colin does too is when he walks with a limp, so he has a bit of a wobble, so he walks like a penguin.
Yeah, he's
I
got a
really
club
just
foot.
don't see Penguin portrayed that way from many characters. So
Yeah.
I was happy to actually see that actually be portrayed. I thought the writers with his personality as the Penguin was really cool. His opening scene, he just
They started off.
shoots the Falcon.
So the Falcone dad died in the movie. Spoilers for the movie, but you shouldn't be watching this if you haven't seen the movie yet.
Maybe, yeah. It's on you.
So the son is expected to inherit the crime family and be the new boss over Gotham. And he decides to make fun of Penguin's dreams. You can't make fun of his dreams, man.
Yeah.
Shot him dead, and then he's like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, really cool way to open up this show,
It
too.
was.
It set the tone right off the
It
bat.
really did. And then you follow him for the rest of that time trying to make up for what he did in the first few minutes.
Yeah.
And he's trying to cover his tracks and not let everybody know, oh shit, I killed this guy, because then he would be dead and then the show would be over. But
And he does it in a really clever way, too. Like, he's getting these alibis. He's making sure he's covering up the evidence.
he's a liar,
It's
but
like-
he's lying well.
It's like he's done this before,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he knew the drill.
Yep.
It was really, really well done. There's the whole scene where he's talking to Victor in the car. While, like, he just did this badass thing and seemed like a badass in front of Victor, but at the same time in the car, he's, like, being apologetic. He's trying to, like, you know, have a reason why he did what he did. Like, he regrets shooting the Falcon.
He does, yeah.
But also has random moments where he's just talking about his car freshener, listening to disco music.
Yeah.
Like this child in him too. So it's like you're just this murderer, this badass gangster, but also this kid at heart.
He's
at
trying.
times.
He talks earlier about like there was a hero who he grew up idolizing, who was a gangster, but he knew
Yeah,
everybody. He knew things about them. He was generally pleasant, and then when he died, there was a parade for him in his honor, and that's kind of what he wants to be. Though throughout the first episode, he's really kind of deciding like, do I want to be the boss? Do I want to just get away with this and go back to my normal life? And
Yeah.
you get that struggle within him until he finally makes a commitment and he's like, no, we're gonna fucking do this thing and we're gonna move forward.
Yeah,
with
just not taking it safe is what he says at the
Yeah.
end. So it's just it was really cool to see that character development. His mom kind of pushed him.
His mom did push him into doing
he's
it.
a mama's boy, so
Yeah.
that was cool. That was fun.
The whole dynamic, the whole episode in general was just really, really good.
Really
good watch. Great continuation from the Batman. Everything is what you'd expect. It doesn't even it has the same like camera shots and coloration, and Gotham's the same. They did not cheap out on any of this stuff.
No, it was just they've just continued right on with it.
Yep.
I have yet to quite figure out Victor's character or real purpose in the show just yet. He does a badass thing in the end.
He does.
Where he does save Penguin's life.
Save his life.
So
From the dude he kills' sister, who is very intimidating, and she's on to Penguin as soon as they meet back up.
yeah, and she doesn't let off
Where's my
the gas
brother?
at all. She set the tone too when she first entered the room.
Oh yeah.
Saying that like she's rehabilitated from Arkham. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, you clearly not, obviously, but
And alarm bells go off in your head as the viewer, being like, Arkham's not a good place to be in.
No.
She's bad.
She was there for
She's not
murder.
someone you mess with.
And then later in the show, she shoots that kid
Yep.
out of just because she doesn't trust Penguin, but she's just gonna play along and shoots the kid
She
anyway.
was gonna prove a
so
point.
like she's clearly not rehabilitated, so she's equally as just unpredictable and crazy.
Yeah.
So she's gonna have like some sort of chaotic role in this whole series as well.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be really cool to watch them kind of cat and mouse, one chasing the other,
Yeah.
and Penguin trying to slip away.
Already the writers have done a good job of this cat and mouse game.
Mhm.
Like there's that dinner scene where like I thought the Penguin was kind of stuck in this trap. It's like
He was.
you have
yeah.
A or B to get out of this, but he found C, which is like, oh man, I already knew about this thing, but he must have not told you because he's left me.
He
like,
must
in the
not told
dust.
you that
He's
told
not been
me.
telling me about it either, but I'm in on it too. I know about
Yeah.
the shit, man. I'm like, that's just clever because I normally I try to predict and think ahead, and maybe I'm just stupid, but which is partially true. But I thought that was just a clever
It was.
clever
Yeah.
bit. That's the cat and mouse game. There's just a whist. Finally,
He
finding
had
that
he
crack
had
to
a
sneak
good
out.
excuse for everything, and
Yeah.
and if she wasn't so on to him, I think he would have got away with it if it was anybody else. But he had to be. He was slippery.
Yeah.
He was slippery. He was wiggling his way out of every situation there, and right up to the end when they pull it off and they make it seem like Mr. Krabs was the bad guy.
Yeah. Which probably we'll see in this next episode, I would
Yeah.
presume. So, the long run, I assume this is probably going to be a 10-episode series.
I think it's 8 or 10, one of the two.
Okay.
Put it here. And other than that, I have nothing left to do but to recommend
I
that you watch the
strongly
Penguin.
recommend this. And then once the series wraps up, we'll come back and revisit this.
Do a whole review.
Do a whole review and also give you more of a rating out of 10 at that point too. Right now, you can't do it off of one episode.
No,
but
you
for
can't
now,
do it after one.
Go watch it. It's on Max. Go watch the Batman first.
And we've been two regular dudes doing regular reviews. I'll add that in too.
Yeah, I know you will. I thought it'd be fun to like say it with each other.
No.
Because we're just two regular dudes
Doing
doing
regular reviews.
Isn't that cute?
Whiskers.